So cash flow statement, under which method we are discussing? Direct method. So under direct method of cash flow statement, just a minute. Last things. Just a minute. So we are discussing cash flow statement. Hello, are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then no problem. So first is what? Under direct method, cash flow from operating activities. Here we are having cash flow from operating activities, right? Okay. Next, A is cash flow from operating activities. B is cash flow from investing activities. And C is cash flow from financing activities. These are the three things are there. Okay. How many are there? Totally
3, sir.
okay. So cash flow from investing activities includes following. One, purchase of fixed assets or investments. This will be minus balance, so it will be called as outflow. When it is of minus balance, we will call it as outflow. మనం పర్చేస్ చేసినాం అనుకో, డబ్బులు వస్తాయా పోతాయా? Hello, when you purchase, will you get money or will you lose? Will money is coming or going out?
Coming.
పర్చేస్ చేస్తే నువ్వు పైసలు ఇయ్యవా?
ఇస్తాం పోతాయి.
సో పోతాయి కదా. So money is going out. When money is going out, it will be called as outflow. When you sell the fixed assets or long-term investments, it will be called as inflow. Sale of fixed assets or investments is inflow, and interest received, dividend received. Interest received and dividend received, these are the inflows. These are what? Inflows. So totally in financing, in investing activities, we are having purchase of fixed assets or long-term investments, sale of fixed assets or long-term investments, then interest received, dividend received. Okay, interest received and dividend received, these are the things in investing activities. Okay, so let us see the cash flow from financing activities. See whether it is cash flow from cash flow under direct method or indirect method. Whether cash flow indirect method or direct method, financing and investing activities will not change. So purchase of fixed assets, sale of fixed assets or investment, and interest received, dividend received, these are the investing activity related. After adding all these, and if any minus balance is there, if you deduct that one, you will get net cash from investing activities if it is plus. If it is goes minus, means your purchase value is more than the whatever inflows are there, then we will term it as net cash used. What we will call net cash used in investing activity. What you will call it as net cash used, you will tell. Okay, రెడ్ వచ్చింది కదా ఇప్పుడు. నెట్ క్యాష్ యూజ్డ్ ఎప్పుడు అంటాం? ఒకవేళ మైనస్ లో ఉంటే యూజ్డ్ అనాలి. ఓకేనా? లెట్ us discuss cash flow from financing activities. Under financing activities, you are having first thing issue of shares or debentures. Issue of shares or debentures, paise arena, and it is if only for cash, then only we need to consider here. In exchange of one asset, if you issue shares, it will not come in the cash flow statement. Those will be considered as non-cash transactions. Okay, so when you issue shares or debentures, if money is raised, that will come under financing activity. Redemption of preference shares or debentures, redemption of preference shares or debentures is also known as financing activity, and it is outflow. You are repaying your debentures or preference shares and raising a loan from bank. Okay, long-term loans from banks or financial institutions. This is also termed as what? फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी, एंड इट इज इनफ्लो. पैसे आ रहे, लोन लिए तो बैंक वाले पैसे देते ना वैसे. एंड रीपेमेंट ऑफ लॉन्ग टर्म बोरिंग्स इफ एनी आर देयर. लोन रीपे कर दिए प्रिंसिपल अमाउंट में से थोड़ा, दैट विल बी टर्म्ड एज व्हाट? लोन फ्रॉम लॉन्ग टर्म लायबिलिटीज रीपे कर दिए तो आउटफ्लो है, माइनस में जाएगा. And interest paid, please remember interest paid and dividend paid. Interest paid and dividend paid. Interest paid on long-term loans and debentures will be outflow, as well as dividend paid also what? Financing activity. Simply पैसे शेयर कैपिटल इंक्रीज करके पैसे लिए तो वो क्या है? इन्वेस्टिंग, सॉरी, फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. ओके, व्हाट इट इज? फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटी. आई सेड ना, जस्ट सिंपली नॉन करेंट liabilities and capital increases or decreases comes under financing activity. Non-current assets, please remember, directly don't take these things. Only purchase, sale of fixed assets or investments will come under financing activity, sorry, investing activity. Someone is messaging, please don't message. Okay, these are the things you need to see. After doing all these things, what you will get? You will get net cash from financing activities. Okay, and operating activities. Okay, in operating activities we will be having direct method. Under direct method in operating activities you will be having following: 1, cash received from customers. For this we will do the working note. How to do the working note we will discuss later. First, what will come, you remember those. Okay, cash flow from operating activities we are doing. First one is what? Cash received from customers. Next one, cash paid to suppliers, employees, etc. Whatever payment you are making to your suppliers and employees will come under operating activity as a minus value. from cash received from customers, if you deduct payment made to suppliers, employees, you will get cash generated from operations. If it is goes minus, you will write it as used in the operations. Okay. Next, from cash generated from operations, you need to deduct income tax paid during the year. Okay, income tax paid during the year. If you deduct, we will get income tax paid during the year. If you deduct from the cash generated from operations, you will get cash flow before extraordinary items. Okay, what are extraordinary items? Extraordinary items are proceeds of earthquake disaster. ఏమన్నా అయినాయి, ఎర్త్క్వేక్ వచ్చింది, ఆ డిజాస్టర్స్ వచ్చాయి, దానివల్ల ఏమన్నా మనకి గవర్నమెంట్ కంపెన్సేషన్ పే చేస్తుంది కంపెనీకి. Those will be considered as non-operating extraordinary items and will come in the operating activity for the compensation received. And winning from lawsuit or winning from lotteries, etc., if any are there, those also will come under operating activity. So please remember these two things. These two, if you add these two balances, if you add, you will get net cash generated from operations. Emostadi net cash generated from operations you will get. So total cash flow statement under direct method is, this is the what. So lastly, what we need to do, we need to add cash flow from operating activities A. Okay, B cash flow from investing activities, C cash flow from financing activities. If you add all these three things, you will get net cash increased or decrease. Net cash increased or decrease. Okay, A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C you will get here. To that we need to add opening cash and cash equivalents. Okay, opening cash and cash equivalents, that means cash and bank balances. If you add, you will get closing cash and bank balance as cash and cash equivalents at end. Please remember till here. Okay, ఈ ఫార్మాట్ అంతా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. పర్టికులర్స్, అమౌంట్ 2 కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, see whether it is direct method or indirect method. B and C will not change. B is what? Cash flow from investing activities. C is cash flow from financing activities. These two will not change whether you do in direct method or indirect method. Okay, only what will change? Only one thing will change, that is your cash flow from, what will change? Cash flow from operating activities. अभी ये change हो रहा ना, अलग अलग हो रहा, ये वाला change होता है. Okay, operating activity only will change under direct and indirect method. Okay.